on, nah, 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 nah. How many hoes tryna fit up inside the ride? And I ain't never been tall, but I'm high tonight. Don't you look too hard, you might blind your eyes. I define the life, and they be looking so lost, gotta find their life. And they be looking so hard, tryna find their wife. She getting took if she
with everybody, man. I'm your host, Ivy.
I'm your other host, Big James.
And you're sparking up with Vans of Weed, man.
Today we got Dee Dot Jones, y'all.
Yay! In this motherfucker fucking around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gang.
How you doing today, man?
Shit, chilling. I'm hanging out.
Fucking around.
Hanging out. I did some fun karaoke last night.
Yeah. How was that?
That's fun, cause I could really sing, so like they be tripping on me. They be like,
you can really sing this?
Like, yeah, cause so like every time I do karaoke, it's all like people post it on their stories and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like this, it looks like I'm at a show.
Right. Whole time you going crazy.
Whole time I'm singing In Sync or something.
Right. That's hella funny, Backstreet Boys and shit.
Yo, that's the OGs, man.
God, boy.
That's how I got into this shit.
Right. You like the remember I told you on Instagram, you like the Oakland Post Malone, my boy, with the tattoos and shit. God damn.
Going crazy.
Going crazy on their ass.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Cause Post Malone really actually tall as fuck though.
For real?
Yeah, he's hella tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
He's not even the same no more anyway. So we ain't gonna say that, bro. Post Malone kind of like, I don't even know, bro. At first he was with the, and bro, I fuck with Post Malone too, but I feel like at first he was with the vibes, bro, the Gold Girls. That nigga was. Now he just seemed like
Diamond Girls. He want to do country and chill back.
Yeah,
cool. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Like, he's a shout out Post.
Shout out Post Malone, then, man.
Shout out Post Malone.
Cause I do fuck with Post Malone at the end of the day,
real life, he's a great guy.
So Oakland produced a lot of great talent, man.
Yep.
A lot of great talent. What was it like growing up out there?
Shit, I grew up a lot of places, but Oakland is always like, it's cool. It's always got a lot of like, it's just got a lot of it's a lot of like different like just a diverse nature. Like the Bay Area is always like that. So just being out there, I think it's cool because like grew up in an era where all the shit that had to be like that was weird at first, like it was already cool. Like Vans was already cool.
Right.
You know, like the Pack already made the Vans cool. Like they shout out Berkeley, and like you know, like all like skateboarding and shit like that. Like that's already there. So you end up being around like motherfuckers that do graffiti and skateboard and rap and get on your ass. Right. And all that. So, right. And we all hang out over like some carne asada or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really like the whole thing is just making music and being available and being able to do all this different shit. It's just gained a lot. It's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of divisiveness sometimes now too. But more often than not, we all know what it is. So it kind of comes down to just who you are, and you're able to be who you are in a place like this. Right. You know? Kind of gives you enough game to know like when motherfuckers aren't who they are. Right. And so when motherfuckers go to places like, I just moved to LA, so like motherfuckers can just tell like it's a different type of game, it's a different type of program, nothing bigger than the program. So you just like you really just out there like having fun. And like I mean it's just having fun. Like I live in my great grandparents' house, so like I just kind of like I just grew up with like just a lot of like history, rich history. Like my grandmother like worked for the city of Oakland for like 40 years. And like she graduated from Oakland Tech in 1961. And, like my mom went to school out here, went to Holy Names and shit. So it's like different things like where I could see where like my family's impacted like shit. Like my great grandfather helped build a library by my house. So like I walk past. He down there built the house that I live in. So it's like you know, you see a lot of like that richness in there. Like a lot of that. I'm just thankful I ain't gotta go to Antioch or move anywhere like that in the middle of shit. Right. I lived in a few places though. I lived in like a few places around the Bay Area, like, and then lived in like Sacramento. Lived in LA. You know, growing up even. So it was like a lot of time spent. But Oakland's always got it lit. Right, always. It will never not have it lit, even with good or bad, it's lit up.
Yeah, every time. Oakland definitely do be lit, man.
Yeah, man.
So we definitely got to give HBK they flowers, man.
Yeah,
definitely got to give HBK they flowers.
Yes,
legendary
sir.
group, legendary family.
Yeah.
How did you become a part of that?
I was a fan, man, just like you and me, man. I always grew up like I remember like clearly like listening to when Rancid, Skip and Sue broke up, broke like the song up, like on the radio for the first time. I was right there, like in the car, like in middle school, listening to that, and I was like, and I honestly like it really all had to start with like my big bro Dage, like we did an album together called Cult Vibes in like 2018. So I linked it up through my manager Kodak, and we linked up, start doing some songs, and then he basically just got me a song with everybody I wanted to get on on shit, and now it's out now. So it's like it's like you can see kind of the evolution and shit. But then you know these motherfuckers just started taking notice of just like who I was, what I was doing, how I was doing it, and yeah. So that's just like I don't know. Motherfuckers just followed me one day, and I was about to go get this tattoo, this Heartbreak Gang tattoo right here.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, and I just hit Sue. I was like, hey man, you gonna give me the blessing? And he's like, man, you gotta join us. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, it's cool.
Right.
Then it was just a joke, but then it ended up just being something big, cause like, of course, like, it's like every kid like my age, his dream is to do something like that, like work with people that you fuck with, like work with people
most
that
definitely.
yeah. So like, shout out Sue, shout out John, shout out Pilo, shout out Dave, shout out Skip, CJ, goddamn Chief, Kuya, everybody, man. Shout out, man,
the whole HBK gang, man.
Shout out KK, shout out everybody, you know.
Right.
So shout out David Ali, man. Shout out P.
Shout out everybody.
Nick Maples, man.
You know. I mean,
shout out Doggy first and foremost, stuff for sure. Yeah, he put me on. Doggy put me on to everything, and then also just like way back in the day too, I used to record at the studio off Cutting, like called the Underpass, and it was ran by this dude named Jeff Perry, rest in peace, he's passed, but that's where I met Dave Steezy, and then from there I met like Dave Steezy and all his partners from like Berkeley, like Dookie, and then my partner Lodi, my partner Slim. And then they took me in, and like I started shooting for Filthy Drip, damn near like modeling for them. Yeah. Like way back, way back.
Used to go stupid in the Hilltop Mall,
yeah. Shout out Lloyd, man.
Oh God.
Shout out Jay Easy, man. Like I have a lot of ties to this side of the soil, man. It's really a beautiful thing.
Right.
It's really a beautiful thing. That's why I had to tap in with Vans of Weed. You gotta subscribe now, baby.
Had to subscribe now, baby.
Come on.
Get on the vibe.
The right way.
Oh God. Let's talk Master P, man.
Master P,
oh my God, you ain't got no sauce. You a bad pizza. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that is a bad pizza, no sauce.
Yeah. You ever had that? That's called cheesy bread.
Man, bruh, how did you come? That whole concept, bro. Like the
Master
dancing.
P.
Was you doing that little dance Peter Parker was doing them some shit
yes,
like that?
I was. I'm so glad that you thought like you saw the Spider-Man 3 in that motherfucker. Yeah. Cause I was like, cause I was just thinking about it. Like, man, I have a cowboy hat. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna just go to every hood I know. I'm gonna go to all like my hood, and I'm gonna fucking put on a fit that look like some crazy shit, and I'm gonna go pull up. That's one thing I'm always do. I'm always pull up, produce a green. I don't care. I don't care if it's not lean. I don't care.
Right. Oh, we gonna get into that because a lot of people be hating on green, bro.
A lot of people hate on green because it is bad. You will shit yourself if you drink too much.
Right.
Because it's like it's not supposed to be drank that much.
Right. So is that the ugly stepchild of lean?
It's the cheap stepchild. It's the cheap ex-girlfriend.
Right.
No, but like with Master P, bro, I made that beat in West Oakland at a studio like a while back. Cause like I've done all this like doing all this music shit. I've done all this music for how long? So it's like when I'm making beats, like I think I was in between like a session. Like a session was taking a break and then I was starting another because I engineer. So I like made the whole song within like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that.
Right.
And then what happened was I fucking just did that, and then I've been just putting out these singles and doing I did Blow on Wilson first, and that shit was going up.
Going stupid. I like that.
Going stupid. That one's cool. That one's cool. So then I just pulled up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put on the crazy fit. I'm gonna go do my thuggy, be my person.
Right.
But I'm gonna do it at my homie shoe store on Crosby in Foothill called Last Minute. It's a beautiful store. So like they just opened it. So I just was like, okay, let's do a viral video in there.
Right.
So yeah, so we put the Yamaha like bike in the middle of the store. We did like, you know, people like my homie had his Maserati parked on the side of the street anyways. The shit was like gathering dust. I put my finger on it and I was like, this isn't the wrap, this is dust.
Right.
This is dust. This isn't the wrap. And so then I just decided like, hey, so I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna just do my dance. I shot one of the scenes at my barber shop over on Fruitvale and Mac in Oakland. That's like that I grew up selling beats at. And I went over there. I just knocked on the door, and I knew that it was up. Like they usually close it because it's private now. But I walked in, so I just walked to the back and just did my thing. My homie, Hidden Rhythm Collective, man, HR Collective on the gram. Like he's like that's my like one of my best friends. So so we've been shooting lately. We just shot a video yesterday. It's pretty clean too. So like so we just it's just really like kind of like a collaboration of everything everything in my heart, and I put it together. And I gave it personality, and that's really all the reason why it is as successful as it is, because it's like, because motherfuckers is trying hard to be something that they know they're not, and I'm trying to be something that like I know no one is.
Right.
Like no one's gonna pour a deuce on Crosby in front of a Maserati on 4Gs in a cowboy fit.
Right. Nobody.
Man.
Except me.
Right.
So like when it comes down to it, I just want to be able to be creative and have fun again, because that's kind of what me and Sue talk about all the time, is like, how are we gonna make the Bay fun?
Right.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, like, I get it, I'm in it. I'm as distant from all that shit as I am in this shit, because I make music. And I record certain people, I engineer certain people. I'm like, I'm on a certain side of shit to be safe. But like, it's like, I mean, all the homies that's really on, like, is either beefing or in jail right now.
Right.
Like free Jim, free Offset Jim for sure. Like free
that man.
Free that man.
Free all the EBK homies too. Like for real. Like,
God.
So like there's like a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of space right now.
Yeah.
So there's space for me to be me. By God it's gonna happen.
Right.
By the grace of God it's gonna happen. A lot of good things have happened lately. So it's like, so I just want to be able to, I guess, pay it forward, and also speak my truth, and also make good music. And that's another thing too, is like the fucking song slaps. I'm good at this shit.
Right.
So like, I could wear a cowboy fit. Because I don't gotta do nothing else. The shit's already paid for.
Right.
The pants are in the oven.